Hey, what's up everyone, Marcus here at My Tesla, and today I wanted to talk about what has happened to me over this past week with my Model 3. So this past Saturday, I actually got the V9 update that I've been waiting for, and with the V9 update, it actually gives us the DashCam capability. One of the things I wanted to do was do a comparison video between the Tesla Cam versus the Blackview DashCam. Now, as promised, that video is still coming. However, I did have a little issue last night. While I was out recording some nighttime footage of the DashCam, I happened to get a flat tire. This is one of the things that have been in the back of my mind because, if you may or may not know, Teslas do not come with a spare tire. So this is what happened. While I was getting DashCam footage on the freeway, I heard this loud bang noise on the left-hand side of the car. At first I didn't think much of it, but then I decided to check the pressure gauge on the touchscreen, and I could see that the pressure on my left back tire was actually starting to fall rapidly. Luckily enough, I was near an off-ramp, so I got off the freeway and pulled into a shopping center. When I got out of the car, I heard this loud hissing sound, so I knew I was losing pressure very quickly. At first I thought maybe I ran over a nail, but after closer inspection I found that there was this giant piece of metal that was wedged directly into the tire. Now, I was wondering how I could have missed a piece of metal on the road, so I decided to go back and look at the dashcam footage from the Blackview camera. After reviewing the camera footage closely, I could actually see the metal piece on the road right here. So at this point, there pretty much wasn't anything else I can do, so I had to call Tesla Roadside Assistance. When I was on the phone with them, they confirmed my location and also the size of the wheel on my car. Now what they'll do is they'll look around in their inventory to see if they have a wheel that matches your exact size with the tire on it. So for instance, I have 19-inch wheels, so the technician was actually looking around in their inventory for a 19-inch wheel with tires on it. Once they find a matching set, they send it out to you. So basically what ends up happening is they swap out the loaner wheel with the tire that's flat. They then take that flat tire to the service center where it gets repaired. At this point, you have 3 days to return to the service center where they will take back the loaner wheel and put back on your wheels with the new tire. Unfortunately for me, the technician was unable to locate a 19-inch alloy rim with tires on it. So because he couldn't find a loaner, he had to call out a flatbed truck. Now, Tesla works with specific tow truck companies, and they're well versed with Teslas. So they already know about the special tow mode that puts the car into neutral. All I had to do was line up the car with the tow truck bed, and the tow truck driver took care of the rest. All in all, it took about 10 minutes to get the car loaded up, and it was on its way down to the service center in Buena Park. Now, because of this whole ordeal, I completely forgot to turn the dash cams off, especially the Tesla cam. So a lot of the footage that I recorded got overwritten, but at the same time I got some really cool footage of the car on the back of the truck bed as it was going to the service center. So because this whole thing happened late at night, the tow truck driver basically dropped the car off at the service center and then put my Tesla keycard in the overnight drop box. That way, when the service center opened the next morning, they could actually begin working on the car. So the next morning when the service center opened, they gave me a call. They basically said they were going to try to patch the tire if they could, and said that it would cost around $45. If they were unable to patch it, I'd have to pay for a new tire, and new tires on Teslas are pretty expensive. A tire on a Model 3 goes for roughly about $275 to $300. Unfortunately, after inspecting the tire, they said that the sidewall was too damaged by the piece of metal, and I'd have to pay for a new tire. While the car was at the service center, they basically did an inspection over the whole car to make sure everything was good and topped off all my fluids, including charging my car for a bit. When the car was ready, they basically gave me a call to pick up the car, and I was in and out in about 10 minutes. So this was a pretty interesting experience, and I'm hoping that in the future Tesla will stock more loaner wheels so that when this happens to anybody else, they won't have to have their car towed to the nearest service center. I think it's a lot easier if they do have the wheels in stock where they can just come out and swap the wheels out and then have you go at your earliest convenience or within the 3 days to swap the tires back. I would like to mention that the Tesla shop does sell a 12-volt compressor that you can use, which is good for fixing slow leaks. But like in my case where I had a fast leak, a compressor won't do you any good. But I still think that it is a good idea to carry one with you at all times if you can. And that's pretty much my Tesla flat tire story. If you have any questions about the whole process that I had to go through, go ahead and drop them in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to get updates on my latest videos. And thanks for watching.